So let's talk about the four common inner conflicts that are holding most people back. The 4 common inner conflicts that are holding most people back. Number 1, negative association with money and wealth. Negative association with money and wealth. When you're growing up, what are some of the negative association and statements that you hear when you're growing up?
Money can't buy happiness.
Money can't buy happiness, yes.
Doesn't grow on trees.
Money doesn't grow on trees, yes.
But you say like money's the root of all good.
Money is the root of all good. Yes, I said that, yes. But negative associations. Money is what?
Money will change you.
Money will change you. Okay, good.
Make you a bad person.
Money will make you a bad person, yes.
Greedy.
Huh?
Greedy.
Oh, if you want money, you're greedy.
Rich people are evil.
Rich people are evil, yes.
If you truly want to help someone, you wouldn't want to profit from it.
Oh, if you truly want to help someone, you don't want to profit from
Yeah,
it.
you should do it for free.
You should do it for free. Interesting. Have someone from the back. Yes.
Stinky rich.
Stinking rich. Filthy, stinking rich. Okay, yes.
Can't make all the money in the world.
Oh, can't make all the money in the world. Very good. Now notice how fast we come up with these statements.
Yes.
Okay, let's try to come up with some positive ones.
Money is freedom.
Money is freedom, yeah.
Can buy you choices.
Money can buy you choices, yes.
Lack of money is the root of all evil.
Lack of money is the root of all evil, yes.
Makes life more enjoyable.
Yes.
Can't buy happiness, but you can rent it.
Help others.
Money helps you to help others. Think about it. If you have, subconsciously, if you have a negative association with money and wealth, what are the chances of you getting some money? Slim to none. And even if you do get it accidentally, are you going to be able to keep it?
No.
No, because you don't want to be a bad person. You don't want to be a bad person. Because if I make a lot of money, I'm greedy, I'm selfish, I'm not helping others, I am bad, I'm whatever. Yes, Chris?
I just wanted to say that based on what I've seen is that money is kind of like a reflection of one's ability to help others. That's why the market pays you.
Yes, it's like, Chris, you just said the same. If you want to truly help others, you wouldn't want to profit from it. Is that a belief system, yes or no? Yeah, so if you love helping other people, you love what you do, you shouldn't make money from it, yes? That's one belief system, yes?
It's like what you say also, like you can't help poor people if you're poor yourself.
Yeah, the best way to help the poor is not to become one of them. But I just want to focus on that one statement. If you love what you do, you want to help others, you shouldn't make money from it, yes? Is that one belief system? Okay, let's take a different look at it, different perspective. Here's my belief. You don't have to buy my belief. I believe you should love what you do so much it's the only way you'll make money from it. Just a little shift. Just a little shift. Very similar statement. So negative association with money and wealth, and most of the time these negative associations are coming from where?
Society, parents.
Society, parents, and where? Tell me. Experiences, yes. Friends,
Media.
school. Let me ask you a question. Are most of these beliefs and statements coming from the 5% or the 95%? There's your answer. They are the 95%, and this is the belief system. If you want to become the 5%, you want to do everything that you could. Do the opposite. You cannot afford to have these negative associations. And there are many ways, like money doesn't buy happiness. Money is not that important. When I hear from people who say, oh, Dan, money is not that important, right? Most of the time, it is a defensive statement. No, it's a stupid statement, but it's also a defensive statement. Most of the time, people say that it usually means they don't have any, or they don't know how to get some. In fact, from now on, anyone that you talk to, if they say anything like, you see, oh yeah, money is not that important, money doesn't buy happiness, blah, 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 blah. Here's what you do. Do this with me. Just do this. Just do this. Go ahead, tap your forehead. And you just like, when they hear this thing, money is not that important, you're like, wait. You're broke. They'll be like, how do you know? You have psychic power. Would you like to know more? $20. You can make some money from that. Because think, it's so easy to tell. If that's the belief system, guarantee you they have no money. They cannot have money if that's the belief system. So how you handle that, I mean, there are a number of ways, but I just want to show you. So number one, negative association with money. It could be coming from your parents, coming from anybody that you know, your surrounding. Just consider the source. Where does that come from? Does that come from the 95% or the 5%? So here's some of the top 10 money limiting beliefs from my good friend Joe Vitale. Money is the root of all evil. If I'm successful, people would hate me. By the way, guarantee you, if you are successful, people will hate you. There aren't that many guarantees in life, that I could guarantee you. People would hate you. Sometimes are the people closest to you. They will hate you. If I make $1 million, I might lose it. Then I would feel stupid and hate myself forever. There's not enough money to go around. If I have a little more than I need to get by, someone else has to go without. If I have a lot more than I need to get by, lots of people will have to go without. It is better to take less than to be responsible for someone else's hardship. Democrats punish the rich, Republicans punish the poor. If I make a lot of money, I would be betraying my father who never made much money. That was, the last one was the one for me, by the way. You know, make a lot of money, it means, because my father's in middle class, it means, you know, because my father is always into giving, helping people. And if I make a lot of money, does that mean I'm greedy, I'm not a good person? It's like my granddad used to run a restaurant many, many years in Hong Kong, and he was known as a guy in his village, like, you know, in Hong Kong at the time. He would like always make these congee and feed the poor. It's very well known in my own little town, in my own city. So, well, does that, if I make a lot of money, am I a disgrace to my Locke family? What would people think of me? So that was one that I had to kind of work on. Number two, write this down. Overly sensitive to others' opinions and perceptions and criticism and gossip and outright attacks. Overly sensitive to others' opinions, perceptions, criticism, and gossip and outright attacks. Yes, when you become successful, people will criticize you. They would talk about you. In some cases, they would just attack you for no reasons. For no reasons. In some cases, they don't even fucking know you. They just attack you because they have a perceptions about what you are about. It's like the other day, I was watching, upload a video, and then I saw a negative comment, and the guy was attacking me, you know, post a comment. It's like, dude, you don't even know who I am. What is this about? Like, what did I do to you, man? I just uploaded a video that is free to watch. What's there to complain? And he wrote this long thing. I'm like, wow, he must be having a bad day. Okay? Sometimes people are having a bad day and try to make your day worse. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally. So you have the idea that I want to be nice. I want everybody to like me. Okay? Number three. Fear of changes required or caused by higher level of success. Secret sense, deep down within yourself, you say, maybe I am not good enough. Or maybe I'm not worthy of wealth. Maybe I'm inadequate. Or if I become, it's one thing to become successful, but I would really look stupid if I become successful and then lose it all. Then I look really dumb. Okay? Fear of changes required or caused by a higher level of success. This usually happens to people who have attained a little bit of success. They've attained a little bit of success, a little bit, they're comfortable. That's why they don't strive for more, because they're afraid of change. They're afraid of change. Number four, here's also a pretty big one. Gary, right? Realization of unwillingness to pay the price, but equally dominant unwillingness to admit it. Realization of unwilling to pay the price. You know what? That's what it takes to be a seven-figure earner, to be a millionaire. Man, maybe it's just not for me. And I just keep going to these seminars to make myself feel a little bit better, so that at least it feels like I'm doing something, but I'm actually not doing anything. because deep down, I don't know if I believe it. Yes?
How do you
No.
know what the price is?
How do you know what the price is? That's a very good question. Let me tell you about something success. Success has a price, and it's a price that you prepay in advance. There's no installment plan, no 3 easy payments. Success has a price, and it's something you pay in advance. Now, how do you know when you've paid the price? You pay enough. When you know you paid enough, you've accomplished it. That's when you know you paid enough. So how big is the price depends on your goal. But chances are it's a lot higher than what you might think. You think it's cost you this much effort? Double, triple that. That's probably more likely. Because people underestimate how tough it is to build a company, how tough it is to succeed, how tough it is to succeed in the business. More difficult today than ever. So out of the 4, I want you to take, let's say, 3 minutes. How long? Just discuss among your table which one kind of resonate with you. It's like, yeah, damn, I have one of those, or damn, I have all 4 of those. You know, okay, 3 minutes, go. Partner, high five and say, I think like a millionaire. So can I have 2 people go to the mic and share what have you garnered out of the discussion? What does it mean for you? Hassan, one more? Yes. Yeah, anyone? Go. Always introduce yourself. My name is?
My name is Hassan Mohadli.
Everybody say, hi, Hassan. Good.
Well, something I notice why these negative beliefs come, like rich people are all crooks, rich people are crooks, they don't do anything for society, they all like, what is it? They all achieve their money by like using dirty tactics.
Yeah.
But it makes me believe one thing. They're the only people that give so much to society.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they help educate people, like what you're doing right now, these seminars, workshops, books. And another topic I wanted to talk about, all these like negative thoughts they have towards successful people, it's all like jealousy and hate that's embedded within them, and they're just taking out the anger on you. It's something you talked about actually last year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's all.
Round of applause. Yeah, do good. Yeah.
Check. I'm Sasha.
Hi, Sasha.
Hey, guys. So it's interesting. I believe I may have aspects of all 4 of those things potentially on some level holding me back in
Yes.
some way, shape, or form. Something I've recently become aware of, I believe mostly is predominantly on an unconscious level, is the biggest stuff that's maybe not in my scope of conscious awareness, is I believe on some level that my mom would hate or resent me for having achieved prosperity and abundance. And that became recently aware, like I was like, oh my God, that's probably what's been running the show on some level, on a totally off my radar level for quite a while.
And thank you for
Yeah.
your honesty. Appreciate that.
Hi, I'm Mohammed.
Hi, Mohammed.
Mohammed, yeah.
Hi, Mohammed. Okay.
I want to share a quote that somebody at the table said, Pete said, and I think it would be really useful for everybody. Money is the amplifier of who you are.
Yes.
So if you're a dink and you
Yes.
have money, you just amplify that, ability. And if you're a nice guy, the money amplifies that. And I think that resonated with me quite well because it sort of takes into all 4 of those pieces, and it sort of kind of brings out why and shows that. So I thought that was something that was really nice, and I wanted to share that.
Well said. Well said. Andre.
Andre Minkoff.
Hi, Andre.
Thank you. Number 3 reminded me of one of the things you taught us several events ago, which I really thought was deep, when you said that most people think that their biggest fear is the fear of failure, while in fact their biggest fear is the fear of success, because they know how failure feels, but they don't know how the success feels. And I've been thinking about this a lot, because basically, when I'm looking at the way I'm growing, and it's been a fascinating journey for me, but really, when I go back to that idea, I'm thinking, could I've been going faster if I, knew where I was going? And the answer is probably yes. So I really like that. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. For me, for myself personally, number 3 was the biggest one for me. Because as I have all these goals I wanted to achieve, and I would have these self-limiting beliefs just because, I'm an immigrant. I didn't know anybody. I speak with an accent. I'm too young. Just imagine, in my 20s, people say I'm too young. I'm now 34, people still say I'm too young. Okay, then when I'm 44, people say I am too? Yes, then when the fuck is a good time? There's no in between. It's like, you're too young, you're too young, you're too young, and suddenly you're too old. Then what is, it's like, people say you're too young, then what is the appropriate age? Please tell me. It's never appropriate, it's never the right age. So that was something I had to overcome personally. Also with my dad, also because of that also. But good thing is I had my dad, and then my mom. My mom is always very, very supportive. I would tell her I want to do these things and do these great things and some of the craziest, outrageous goals I have. And she always tells me, yes, if you think you can do it, go do it. Do it, show me. And I'll go do it, and then I come back, yeah, I did it. And then go do some more. Go do some more. So I'm fortunate to have a mom that's very, very supportive. And also, of course, different mentors that I have. I remember a quote that from my mentor. He said, Dan, as a coach, as a mentor of you, what I do is I make you do stuff that you don't want to do so you can be who you want to be. I make you do stuff that you don't want to do so you can be who you say you want to be. And so he constantly pushed me and challenged me. Understand that these 4 inner conflicts that you have, it's a little bit like there's a great book by Jim Newman called Release Your Brakes. Release Your Brakes by Jim Newman. It's a classic kind of book. And Jim talks about concept where most people, they operate in this. It's a metaphor that you're driving, we're working hard, we're pushing, we're setting goals, and we're just pushing on that accelerator, and somehow it's not going fast as we want because we don't know subconsciously we have this emergency brake on. That we try push, but we have an emergency brake on. And once you realize what that is, it could be one of these 4. When you release your brake, you go what? Bam, you go forward very, very fast. So realize, being aware of some of these things holding you back. Low six-figure earners can operate with relatively high levels of unresolved. What's the word? Unresolved. Inner conflicts about money and wealth. Millionaires have no margin, absolutely no margin for such weakness. Because if you do, you won't keep the money. You won't keep the money. I mean, there are 3 things about money you need to know, just 3. Make it, how to keep it, and how to multiply it. How to make it, how to keep it, and how to multiply it. Most people can't even get to level 1. They don't even know how to fucking make it. Level 1. And Earl knows, once you make it, it's a whole other game to keep it. Okay, someone's lost tens of millions of dollars, right? One thing to make it, one thing to keep it, is a whole different thing to multiply it. You're making it through your business. You keep it through your behavior, your savings, your investing, and then multiply, of course, through investing. Most people don't even get to this piece. They don't even know how to make it, and then keep it, and then multiply it. No margin for such weakness. So one of the experiences I recommend in Vancouver is the Millionaire Mind Intensive. How many have heard of it? Yeah. I recommend. Many years ago, when Harvecker was teaching it through Peak Potentials and so his company, I took that and actually paid for it. Nowadays, you can actually go for free, like 3-day and you can go through the experience, and they have all these different processes that they take you through to learn about, to get rid of some of these conflicts. So I recommend those. You can, I'm not affiliate with them, but you can check them out. Millionaire Mind Intensive, based in Vancouver, which is lucky you can take those trainings. It's now for free. I used to pay like a couple grand for it. And then of course you go, they try to upsell you to different programs and this and that. Regardless you buy or not, the 3 days is a good experience as far as I'm concerned.
10 times your finances, 10 times your business, 10 times your marketing, 10 times your life. Hit the subscribe button now.